Welcome back to the Chicken and Duck Podcast. Myself, Ryan, my brother Micah. Where we talk about anything and everything, but mostly movies. No name for you today because I forgot, and it is what it is. So, um, how are you? It's been like 4 days since we recorded last for like 2.5 hours. So,
Yeah.
um, but you're home. You're in Texas.
Yeah.
What have you been
Yep.
doing?
Still. Um, well, not a lot. I do a bunch of jobs.
Yeah, like
Um,
uh remote jobs or here in Texas or
Remote jobs.
gotcha.
Um, I'll just keep applying to them. But I already heard back from one of them. And there's I don't even remember which job it is. That's something I applied to. I can't I don't remember applying to this place.
What is
And
it?
I can't find it in any of the it's a junior graphic design position.
And
But I
they
don't remember applying to the company. And I went back and looked through my Indeed and LinkedIn and all that stuff.
yeah.
And I only found one junior graphic design thing, and it wasn't that company. and so, and it has no information on pay, which I didn't think I applied to anything that didn't have
Information
that
on
didn't
pay.
state pay and all
Yeah.
that. And then, so I went to their website and tried to look for the junior graphic design position, and it was definitely not something I applied for to that one. So I think it might have been a different one, maybe, but because that one said it was hybrid, and
Hmm.
the location is Manila,
What's
Philippines. Hybrid. But
Wow.
then they just sent a thing to 9 people and said that I made it on a short list
Nice. That's
and
cool.
um to reply with resume if you wanted to do an interview. And then so I did that just because I was like, I don't even know what this job is, but
All right.
sure, whatever. If it's not whatever, if it's not good enough, I won't do it. But
yeah.
chances are it would be as long as it made $20, it really wouldn't even matter. I just quit when I got a different job.
$20 an hour.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that's more than I'd make at a local job here.
Right. Because
So it wouldn't
Texas.
really matter.
Right.
And yeah, and basically, so they sent back. It's just a list of questions. It's not an actual in-person interview.
They probably don't care. As long as you can make graphic design, it's probably like whatever, dude.
Yeah, and one of the questions is what experience do you have working remotely? And
Uh,
so I think it's remote. We'll see though.
that's good. What
But
company
yeah,
is it?
it's called Cushman and Wakefield. It is a real estate broking
Oh, I see.
company.
Based out of
It's out of
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
interesting. You probably make the most boring graphics ever, but
probably.
a job's a job. So
Yeah.
nice. And so you heard back from one, you applied to a bunch. That's nice.
Yep. And I'll apply for stuff like that.
Yeah.
They make I qualify for a lot of jobs. Kind of
Really?
exciting. I really want to get. I want to get one back for one of the UI UX jobs because every single one that I qualify for that I apply to, which is 5 to 10, starts at $95,000 minimum.
That's
And
crazy. That's crazy.
go up to starting at 145,000 or something like that,
That's crazy.
which is
If
wild.
if you make over $100,000 as your first job and you're not married in your first year,
Yeah.
I want a good birthday present. A
It
really
would
good
be
one.
insane.
That would be
Yeah,
crazy.
it would be bonkers.
You
But
know,
yeah, so
nice.
that. Um and then I went and got a I can't tell you. Dang it. I went
Oh,
and got a second monitor.
oh, you did.
Yeah.
Uh,
All the cords are tangled right now though, so
gotcha. Okay. What
can't
kind of
pull the
monitor
camera
is?
off.
What kind of monitor is it?
It's actually nicer but cheaper than my old one,
Oh,
which is weird. So it's the same thing. It's MSI. Um and it was from Costco also. But this one was $50 off, so it was only $150. It's 27 inches, 165 hertz.
Curved?
Um, no, not curved, straight. I was like, whatever. I don't need a curve because the curve was only $20 off, so it's $30 more.
Oh.
But it has better color, all this different stuff.
Oh,
It's yeah, I
nice.
don't know.
I think I see the shape of, like, at least the general sense of what it looks like. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
it is
So is
cool.
that
And
your
then I
main?
have,
Is that your main monitor now, or what?
I did, yeah, it is my main monitor. It's the one right here, and then
Oh,
that's my old one's right there because it's curved, so it like does
uh
the
huh.
turn better. And then this one I have more straight on. Still a
Yeah.
little bit curved, but then I'm getting my, I have a monitor stand.
Oh, did you order one?
Yeah, that comes like between now and like 4.
What kind of monitor? Like one like
A
mine?
clamp, desk clamp with the dual arm.
Oh, so you can move them. Nice, nice, nice. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. I want another monitor, but I probably shouldn't. But whatever. It's just they're so nice. I don't really like. I could have 6, and I'd be like, whatever. Um,
It is nice.
so I got a new monitor. Is that when you guys were at Costco and Mom was sending me shirts?
Nope,
Oh,
they were at Costco. We were at Costco for like 2 minutes, but then I went to the Apple store to try to get my new AirPods
oh, did you?
and didn't get new AirPods
You didn't?
because the warranty for it is 3 years, and that ended February. So when I talked to someone in January on Apple support over like on text message,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, "Yeah, you qualify." And then so then I went in. We had to
And
wait. We waited like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours,
jeez.
because didn't know we had to have a Genius Bar appointment to do it. They just said
Yeah.
go to the store and do it. And so then yeah. So we waited like an hour and a half for the appointment.
Yeah.
Um, and then he went and tested it and said that it didn't qualify. And so then we left, and then I texted the person, like did another one of the customer service chats, and they were like, "Yeah, doesn't qualify. It's outside the." Let's see what it said.
Wow, that sucks.
Checked. Unfortunately, your AirPods do not qualify for the AirPod Pro sound program. The program covers affected AirPod Pros for 3 years after
Mm.
first retail sale, which was February 7th or something like that.
Because you got them for your birthday, probably.
Hmm.
That
And then
sucks.
the out of pocket repair price is like $180.
But you can just buy a new pair.
Exactly.
What? That makes no sense whatsoever. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what the dude at Apple Store was like. He's like, yeah, it's $180 out of pocket to repair them. He's like, but I would just buy a brand new one at that point.
They're like 160 at the most, aren't they? Typically.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, a lot of places they're like 160.
That's bonkers. That's so
Very
weird.
very stupid.
That is so weird.
But yeah, I haven't used them for so long though, so
Yeah. Well, at least
I
you have
don't really
those.
care.
Do those have Bluetooth?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you just use those.
yeah, I've been using my Beats for like the past, yeah, like I said, like the past 2 years, and I don't even want AirPods to be honest. They suck. Like they don't even like stay in.
No, they're terrible. My Beats
They're
that I got for
very terrible.
Christmas suck too.
I want to try the Raycons.
I kind of want to try them. They're cheap too.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
Um, and if mom and dad are listening, I love my new headphones, but they fall out my ears and they're just
Oh
weirdly
yeah, I mean that's a bit.
shaped.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean it's a dramatic thing to say they suck. The AirPods don't suck either. The noise cancellation is great. The
Yeah,
functionality of them is great and all that.
I still use these, so
Yeah, I mean they're fine. I just got unlucky. I don't think that I don't think that the sound program should have a 3 year limit. That's kind of stupid because I'm 2 years off the limit for their replacement thing.
yeah,
For a first generation, they already have second generation AirPod Pros.
yeah,
And these are first generation,
right.
and
It should be like 5 years.
well, it should be unlimited because at the end of the day, it is like the whole sound program thing is because it is a manufacturer defect. It is their problem.
Oh, that's
They made it incorrect, so it was recalled. That's what the program is. But they only
oh,
give up to 3 years apparently for you to redeem it.
gotcha.
So
That's
because I'm
weird.
2 months out, I can't get them replaced without paying, even though it is still their fault.
That's oh, I understand now. That's crazy. That's
They've been
dumb.
broken for a long time. I kept using them because before it was like when you touch them or move them around, then it would blast static. But then I stopped using them because it got to a point where one of them, I put it in my ear and it just constant static at like max volume the entire
Mm-hmm.
time. So they're like unusable.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done much. I know. So on Saturday we recorded, obviously, and then on Sunday we were thinking about recording this episode. But then I'm glad we switched. But at the same time, I was at urgent care for like 2
Mm-hmm.
hours. Brighton. I told you right. Yeah, dude blew out his knee. I mean, blew it. Snack, snap, crackle, pop, like crazy. Like we were playing basketball, and it was like we'd been playing for an hour and 45 minutes. So there's like a half an hour left, and everyone's dead. So like I started by playing like I was guarding Brighton the whole time, and I was actually playing defense, and then I just was lazy this game, and everyone's lazy. Okay, someone shoots the ball, and everyone crashes in, and everyone's like just standing in the middle of the key basically, and like all bunched up at the bottom of the hoop, and someone rebounds it, throws it out to Brighton, who I'm standing next to, and I'm like, and they throw it like basically to me almost on accident, and Brighton puts his hand in front of it, and for once this dude's like he'd been driving to the right or left and like shooting mid-range jumpers but had not driven to the basket all night for an hour and 45 minutes. Dude didn't drive in. He decides to drive in full speed, steps on someone's foot, and I mean, just it sounded like you took like sticks and just snapped them. It was loud. It was so loud. And then obviously he fell. Like you could see, like you know when your knee buckles and like someone falls. It was
Mm-hmm.
like that, obviously paired with like the loudest sound I've ever heard with like a break or like a injury in basketball. And so did that. And he was, I mean, he's screaming on the ground. He's like pounding the floor, and he's in shock, obviously, all this stuff. And we rode together. So this is hilarious. We rode together. Not that he got hurt, but what he says. And he wanted to get up, so he gets up. He's like, get me up. And so they get him up, and then they're helping him walk. I mean, he's barely walking to the sideline to take off his shoes, and he goes, "Hey, Rye, can we leave?" And I was like, "What am I gonna say? No? Like you blew your knee out." And so I took him to urgent care, and I mean, it was fine there. Like they did an X-ray to make sure nothing was broken. It's not. I mean, he didn't break a bone.
Oh, so does he need a MRI
Yeah, he's getting it. He had to go to the doctor yesterday to get an MRI.
referral?
Yeah, basically, because he can't. He just go
Urgent
in.
care can't give you a referral to get MRI.
Yeah, because the urgent care doctor was like, yeah, like you could just heal in 6 to 8 weeks, or you might need an MRI. And like, I don't know if this will show. It's probably not going to be able to. His
Oh
leg
yeah, a
is
little bit.
just. You can't really tell that. I mean, it's massive. It is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I've been taking him around a little bit. Um, but yeah, sucks. It was terrible. It was bad. Um,
That does suck.
but I'm trying to remember what I did yesterday. Oh, I don't think I told you about Jenna's whole trip fiasco.
No, I heard about
Oh,
everything,
I forget you're in Texas. Yeah, so
all of it.
I'll make it quick for anybody listening. Essentially, Jenna flew to Missouri with her family, so her parents and her brother, to visit her older brother, um, and his graduation. And flight got canceled Thursday, rescheduled to Friday morning, which sucked for me. And then they probably should stop holding a knife. They flew out Friday morning, flew to Dallas to then fly to Springfield, Missouri. Tiny airport, like 1-2 gates, like it's tiny. And got to Dallas, flight canceled to Missouri. They rescheduled it for later that night, but didn't want to wait, so they rented a car and drove to Missouri 6 hours, so like here from Washington, Vancouver to Spokane, about, or from Dallas to Springfield. Haha. They drove, obviously bad, like not fun. They get there like 1 a.m, get the hotel, yada yada yada. Do the whole graduation thing. They go to the airport Sunday morning, and they're like, "You don't have a flight," which is crazy. And then, so then they had to stay another day and a half, and then they got to the airport on Monday morning, and it wasn't taking their IDs, which was, yeah. And so I ended up picking them up finally at like 11:30 at night on Monday night, which was, yeah. And Andrew, Jen's brother, was like, "Rye, I've never been so happy to see your face." They're like, "We're never flying." They're like, "We're never flying again. Never going to Missouri."
Sure.
And I'm like, "Jenna, I'm flying. You can stay your butt home. I'll go somewhere. Like I've never had issues like this." So
yeah.
Did Mom and Dad tell you I locked myself out of Jenna's parents' house?
Yeah. Well, first they said that you locked yourself in the garage, and I was so confused.
Like, when they said that, I was like, how do I lock myself in a garage?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, how on earth is he locked in the garage? Like there's garage door openers in the garage.
Yeah, you can't get locked in a garage.
You can't get locked in a garage.
Unless the garage door's broken, it's physically impossible to get locked in a garage.
That's correct.
Yeah, no, because the door from the house to the garage was locked, the backsliding door was locked, and then the front door was locked. Until I used the giant stick and got my keys through the dog door.
Yes.
Pretty proud. Not gonna lie. I always felt really dumb. I was like, there's no way. And of course, I didn't have my phone. If I had my phone, I would have been like, whatever, I'll wait an hour until they land and get the code for the spare key. Whatever. I didn't have my phone. And so I had their home phone that died after a minute of using it. And yeah, it was funny. But
Jeez.
Yep. And then the other major thing is, I guess we'll talk about this next week when we talk about what we've been watching. But Jenna watched Whiplash.
Mm-hmm.
And gave it a 9.8 out of 10. She's like, that was amazing. And it's very rare that like there's a movie that I think is literally amazing that she thinks is almost pretty much as good. So
yeah.
And it was just the biggest W of us choosing movies, because before she wanted to watch The Mother, the new Jennifer Lopez movie. Which I was like, dog, I watch everything. I'm not watching that. And then she wanted to watch, I don't even know, some action movie that just didn't look good, or Shark Tales, which isn't like bad. Obviously, it's like, good, I guess. Like it's a fun movie, but I was like, I really don't want to watch Shark Tale. I was scrolling through, and then on Amazon, and it came up. Whiplash was there, and I was like, "Gosh, I would love to watch this." And she's like, "What's it about?" I'm like, "You wouldn't like it. I don't want to even try." She's like, "No, play the trailer." She's like, "I'll watch this," and she was into it, man. She was into it.
It's a good movie.
Like she was all the F off, Johnny Utah. Turn my pages. She was dying. It was great. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing the last couple days. Yeah, so we're doing a Q&A just because of the weird timing and all that. And what better way to start season 4? Did we have a theme for season 4? I forgot. Because what was season 3? It was like old, technically. No. Oh, it just stopped being a thing.
It was just whatever I was doing.
That's what I thought. Because we did at one point it was like we titled it because of Friends, and then we switched it up a little bit, but
Yeah,
oh, then we
switch
did Stranger Things.
to just whatever.
Yeah, sounds good to
And
me. At one point,
yeah,
at one point in the future, I don't know. At some point, you should make really stupid, really bad YouTube thumbnails for like with our faces as covers. That'd be kind of funny. But
that'd be hilarious.
should we just go back and forth?
Yeah,
All right, let's do it.
back and forth asking them.
Yeah, asking. Obviously,
Yeah,
we both see them, but like
yeah.
to make it interesting.
All right. First one. What element do you feel most connected to? Earth, air, fire, or water, and why?
This is like a different question than like what I would want to bend. Like what type of bender I would want to be. Like I feel like it's a different,
This is
different answer.
it is a different answer.
Connect with. Because I would want to be an airbender or a waterbender. I feel like those are the top two answers for bending. I don't know.
Fire's pretty cool though.
Fire is cool. The only thing with not connecting with, but like air is cool because you can suck the water or the air out of a room or out of someone's lungs. That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then water, you can bend their blood. That's crazy
Well, yeah, there's
too.
one for like each one though. And then Earth is like metal bending.
Yeah. Connect with probably water. I like the water. I like the beach. Liquids are good, I guess. Like, I don't know. I would probably say water, but what about you?
Yeah, water.
Water, yeah.
Which is
Um,
probably what I'd pick for bending too.
yeah, I'd probably go water both. Air is pretty cool though.
Yep.
I would behind connecting with for water. I'd probably say Earth, which is weirdly enough. I like the Earth. I guess. Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Shaq.
Oh, you did meet Shaq. When did you,
Yeah.
Vegas?
Vegas.
Oh. I'm trying to probably Vince Carter for me. I mean, we've both met Dame.
Yeah,
Um,
nothing beats. I mean, I've been up. There's other people, but absolutely no one comes close to being as famous as Shaq.
Shaq is huge.
You just
Yeah.
say Shaq, and
You
everyone's
know,
gonna know who that is.
yeah. I don't think I've met anybody. I mean, Vince Carter's pretty big. Like, I mean, dude played in the NBA for like 21 years, and he's
Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
greatest dunker ever. Like that's a big name, but um, yeah, definitely probably Vince. I'm trying to think. Yeah, every other famous person I've met, it's like not that big. They're all like Christian rappers and things like that.
Yeah, very true.
So. Uh huh.
What is your definition of a soul?
Gosh. I don't even know how to define it. Probably a bad thing. I mean, it's like I would say it's who who I am. Uh, it's your essence of being that will carry with you into the afterlife, either good or bad. I don't know how
Yeah,
else to. It's like my person. It's my personality. It's my character. It's my
it's your spiritual. I say it's your spiritual being.
yeah. Like I would say that. Yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Um, obviously the answer changes based on if you're like a Christian or not, or if you're any type of religious person or not.
I mean, I think the wording probably changes, but they're saying the same thing.
Same thing.
The thing that's not attached to your physical body,
The
like
thing that
is
will go
beyond your
with
physical
you
body.
on to an afterlife, depending on if the person believes in an afterlife. Are you more like your mom or dad, and how?
Definitely mom, in like every single way.
I'm such a mix.
You are. I'm very much like mom, not
Yeah,
really like dad at all.
you're built like dad,
Yeah.
like physically. You guys are like the same. But
Yeah, that's true.
because you, how are you like mom? I mean, I could answer this for you, but go ahead.
My complete personality. I mean, um, the things that I enjoy, what I enjoy doing, staying up late,
Yeah,
um,
same.
different. I don't know, different. Like, there's little tendencies.
Mhm.
Um, definitely where I got enjoyment for like sun and water, all that different kind of stuff.
Right.
Um, we have similar tastes, a lot more similar tastes in music. Um,
Yeah. We.
mm,
Side note, I don't know if they're listening. Not gonna lie, we have some pretty cultured parents.
in what way?
Especially, I guess you come to know this after being turning 18 and stuff because like they were strict Christian parents, not in a bad way. At the time, we thought in a bad way. Now I was very good. But like when we asked them their favorite movies, or
Oh
like
yeah,
if we ask them what they like, what their favorite music is, things like that. It's like they're not telling me, they're not telling us like crap movie. They're like some of the most critically acclaimed movies they like ever. They're like, yeah, this movie's great, which is cool.
yeah, it
But
is cool.
no, you're definitely like mom. I worry like mom. I
You kind of worry like dad now.
yeah, I worry like that too.
Dad's a worrier now.
They yeah, I don't know. Dad never
I would,
worried. Now he worries
yeah,
a
but
ton.
I'd say he worries a lot more than mom now.
Mom's just a lot more content in life. she's just
She is.
she's just chilling.
She's very mellow, which I'd say is another thing that I'm very much like her.
Oh yeah,
And I have
I'm definitely
limited.
more type, not type A. I am type A, but like um on high alert, very aware. Not saying you're not a high alert or aware, but I'm very like hyper aware.
Hyperactive.
Yeah,
Hyperactive.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Who's Elijah like?
No one. Yeah.
He's just weird.
He's just 8.
That's true. I guess it's hard.
It is hard to compare. I'd say he's probably more like mom, but
Gotcha.
it's really hard to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you rather live in the mountains or on the water?
Where on the water? We talking like
Well, like, would you
Hawaii
rather live
beach or
somewhere,
like seaside
well,
beach?
wherever you want? It's
Oh,
just I mean, obviously, that's like
gotcha. I don't know. Probably the
you're
water
talking like the most beautiful. Would you rather live in the most beautiful beach
or the
area,
most beautiful
whatever, or the
mountain.
most beautiful mountain? Do you like the mountains or do you like the beach better?
Gotcha. I'd say the beach. My cheat answer would be like the mountains with a lake, but so maybe
Is
that means my answer would be the mountains because I like the vibe of mountains more than I like the vibe of the beach, but I just like the water so much.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm the same way because I'm very into water. I love water,
Water's
but
amazing.
I'd pick I like the area of the mountains and the vibes better
I don't like
than
being
waterfront.
I like the coziness of a mountain home more than I would enjoy like full time than I would enjoy being at the beach full time, I would say.
Yeah,
But
correct.
would you rather have the ability to play every instrument or know every language?
Know every language.
Yeah, as much as I would like to play every instrument, knowing every language would be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be insane.
Have you seen that guy on TikTok that like is like, what's your favorite? What do you think the hottest language is? Have you seen that guy?
Yeah,
He starts speaking and I'm like, that's crazy. He knows like
it is
25
crazy.
different, like the most obscure languages.
Yeah. Would you rather live without music or television?
Is television the same as movies, or what does that mean? Clarify. I would rather live without.
All thing,
I rather
all
live
things
without
differently.
music.
Yeah.
Um, because I love music, but like I listen to music quite a bit, like in the car mostly. or like in other situations, like working out or whatever. But I also have no issue like listening to a podcast. So like I would survive. It would suck, but whatever.
Makes sense.
What would you say? Because you feel like you're closer to like you like music more than I do.
Yeah, I definitely live without TV.
That's crazy.
I listen to music way too much to get rid of music.
Yeah, I get that though. It makes sense.
I mean, I listen to music when I do work and things like that, and then I listen to music when I shower. I listen to music when I go outside and swim. I listen to music when I drive. I mean,
Yeah, I get
I
it.
just listen to way too much music.
Okay, I just thought of a question that I heard asked on a podcast that recently that I'm gonna ask instead of the next one, instead of number 8. So, uh, how much money? Since you chose music, we'll do music for you, and I'll do movies for me, or you can answer movies too. But how much money would you need to not listen to music or watch a movie for the next 5 years?
Both?
Like, no,
Oh,
one or the other.
music. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the next 5 years, how much money would you need?
for 5 years.
5 years. So 2028 is the next time you could listen to music or watch a movie or whatever you pick. Got to get rid of one. And then,
Hmm. Yeah, I'd probably do movies,
yeah,
and I'd say probably like a mil a year,
a mil. Okay,
so 5 mil.
yeah. I want to say that much too, but at the same time, it'd be like I got a check for 500K right now. Don't watch a movie for 5 years. It's like, how do you say no?
Yeah, it is difficult,
Yeah,
but
I would probably say the same. Around anywhere from
I feel
two
like
2 to 5 mil.
yeah, yeah, it's very hard.
Enough where in year 5, when I'm done, I can just watch movies for the next year and not do
Yeah,
anything else.
correct.
Yeah.
I
So
think a mil is like
yeah,
an insane amount per year to like live off of. So, I mean,
it's
gives you like
crazy.
5 years that you can't watch movies that you could like spend turning your mil a year into like
A lot.
to never working again.
Yeah, literally. It's true.
Um, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly?
Fly.
Breathe
It
underwater.
doesn't even matter how fast I can fly. Flying's way cooler.
Nah, breathe
Breathing on the water's
underwater.
dope, but like I don't know. It's such a limited activity.
Dude, if I didn't have to come out of the water, I think that'd be so sick.
But
If I just
what
didn't
what
have to
would
go
you
up
do down
there.
there?
I don't know, go look at things.
But flying, you could fly to work or fly to wherever. I don't know.
I don't care.
I gotta go fly. What is your letterbox top 4, or what is your favorite movies?
Interstellar, Return of the King, Batman, and After Sun.
Nice. Mine is Stand by Me, The Batman, Good Will Hunting, and After Sun.
Yeah.
Classic, classic, classic.
Um, what is the best type of transportation?
This is the start of generous questions. Um, a car, a truck. It's most practical. It's the most like
Yeah,
I
I would
don't
say
know.
car is the most practical. It was
Yeah,
my
a
favorite
plane.
transportation. I'd
Plane.
probably say train. I think the train's the best created transportation, or boat.
I don't know the last time I've been on. Okay, well,
I haven't been on a train either, but
like an actual
I
train.
really wish that you could get around places like city to city between trains and stuff like that. Because,
Go live in New York.
well, I'm not talking about a
Like a
subway. I'm
train,
talking about like
a train
train.
car,
I'm talking about like UK.
like a
Like
nice train.
you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
from,
yeah.
like like south to north, right? You take
On a
like a
train,
3-hour train ride.
where it's like you
That's
can sit, you can sleep. Yeah, it's like
yeah, like that's valid.
That's cool. I do like that. I like that a lot. It's better than a car, 100%.
You never stop. You don't drive it. You get food, different things.
Yeah.
Really nice.
If you've ever snorkeled, where have you snorkeled? And what's the best snorkel place?
Bahamas, Castaway Key.
Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
And Hawaii. It's all the same. We've been to the same places. Oh, I've snorkeled at Aulani in the pool.
I've not snorkeled there, but
it was weird. Jenna wanted to do it. I wanted to go in the ocean. She didn't. It's whatever.
Yeah.
The best one was probably Hawaii or the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, probably.
But both good.
Fave state you've traveled to?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I mean, I like California because Disneyland's in California. And I like Texas. That's probably my top 3, even though I hate California.
My top 3 is Hawaii, Alaska.
Oh, no, you're right. Alaska was awesome. I really liked Utah, too.
You didn't see a lot of Utah.
Yeah.
Utah, I think, I almost put Utah as my favorite. So.
Yeah. No, I'd say Hawaii, Alaska, and Texas.
But, yeah.
Coolest animal encounter. I don't even know it.
I have no idea. I had no answer to this. I can't think of anything that cool.
I've not
even think of like animal encounters.
The only thing I can think of is like when I saw red pandas at the zoo. But that wasn't an encounter. That's just me looking at a panda in a zoo. Like I don't exactly. Jenna asked this question and I didn't ask her, but I'm like, what animal encounter she had?
Yeah.
Saw a cute dog.
What cool encounter happens all the time? I guess like finding a tortoise.
Yeah, or like the seal stuff, maybe, or orca stuff, maybe in the canal.
Yeah, maybe like one of the times being like really close to
a seal.
To the seal.
That's probably it. That's probably the only cool thing we've ever done.
But other than that, I'd say it's probably tortoise. So I found and picked up a tortoise. I'd never seen a tortoise in the wild.
Finding those baby bunnies was cool.
Yeah, that's cool too.
The kittens. The kittens that we found, that was pretty cool.
I found 2 kittens
and took care of them for like a couple weeks. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, what was it? What's their names? Dixie and Polly. Yeah. All right. Probably not R.I.P. But whatever.
Not R.I.P. They're alive.
No, I don't know who has them anymore.
the Rogers and the Wine Coop.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What is your gas station go-to purchase?
I'm gonna do off keto because I can't really have anything on keto besides diet, freaking something and Tic Tacs. On off keto, it is easily a Reese's Fast Break bar. If I go chips, I'll go Funyuns or Pringles, and then drinks, I'll usually get like some sort of soda, and like a chocolate milk or like that really good Monster and a chocolate milk.
Yeah,
those are like what I go to.
My normal, I'd probably say like energy drink of some kind. Yeah. Usually Monster. One of those flavors. I usually get like the mango one, or I've recently a couple times I've gotten the Aussie lemonade, the Arnold Palmer. Which is pretty good. And candy, I'll do like Milky Way.
Oh, interesting.
Chips, probably Cool Ranch Doritos, or Salsa Verde Doritos. And then I'd say with Maverick, because I go to Maverick a lot of times past like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been gas station snack is always Maverick, so I usually get like same things if it's like a normal day, but specific to there, I'd get like one of the sodas, and then
with the flavor coconut.
Yeah, with the flavor syrup, and then I love their maple bar.
Oh, nice. That's dope. Who's your favorite actor or actress or both?
Yeah, it says and. Actress was hard,
That
but
is
my
hard.
favorite actor is Robin Williams.
It's a great pick.
Um, Actress, I said Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is great.
I like Emma Stone.
Um, my favorite actor, um, Matt Damon is up there. I really like Matt Damon. Um, and that's probably like, and Jake Gyllenhaal. Those are probably the two that I like the most. I'm really coming around to Bradley Cooper, especially after Guardians 3. But then my favorite actress, that's hard. I feel like the typical answer is Emma Stone because she's like, La La Land and all that. Gosh, let me pick. I want to pick someone different. I didn't prepare. If you couldn't tell.
I prepared some of them.
Margot Robbie. I like Margot Robbie a lot. Not for the main reason people think of, but I think she's a great actress. I'll go Scarlett Johansson. I think
That was
she's
my second choice.
I think she's phenomenal and just an incredible actress. So
Yeah. Best concert you've ever been to?
talent wise, it's like for King and Country or something like that. Like the most like they just like put on the best show. Um but like NF was dope. I really like the whatever Unashamed concert I went to. Toby Nigwe. I don't know if you know who that is. It was like a tiny concert, but that was sick. Um
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. I haven't been to a lot of concerts, especially in recent years. I haven't been to anything good.
Yeah.
But
Best concert I've ever been to is Zach Bryan in 3 months,
yeah, right?
2 months,
Exactly.
or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but I'd say my favorite concert is probably Cody Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Been to that twice. Best
It's gotta
best
be.
person I've seen is George
Yeah,
Strait,
it's gotta be the king.
and Morgan Wallen was really good too.
Yeah. That's cool. I wish I've been to more. I couldn't like I've only been to I've been to Lecrae, I've been to Annie Mineo, I've been to NF, I've been to
Yeah,
Ian
and then I've
Lecrae.
been to NF twice.
NF was dope.
He was
Um
cool.
I'm so glad we saw him when he was like tiny. It was a way better experience than going now will be. So
Yeah.
um yeah, goodness. What's your favorite vacation spot? Or your favorite vacation? Either one.
Um, I mean, the favorite place I've vacationed is Hawaii.
Yeah.
Favorite vacation spot that makes me think of is the canal, I would
Yeah.
say.
That's good. I would
That feels
agree.
like a vacation spot.
Yeah. The canal and Disneyland are probably my two favorite vacation spots. Um
Yeah.
my favorite vacations have been like Hawaii or Disneyland as an adult. Um
Yeah.
I don't Disneyland hits different. So
Um, is
it's,
a hot dog a
it's
sandwich?
from Jackson. Yes, Jackson. I think it is a sandwich.
It is a sandwich, by definition,
By
but
by
I would love
strictly
to I would love to say it's a taco.
That's great. I love
But
that.
yeah, it is a sandwich, just two pieces of bread slash roll split in half with something in between.
A piece of meat, even. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a
Well, just with
sandwich.
something in between. It just has
Yeah.
to have something between two slices of bread or a roll that's split in half.
What convinced me, what the most compelling thing is like, are you still having a hot dog if you have no bun? Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the hot dog
Because
is the,
the hot dog is the meat, but
yeah, exactly.
not. Yeah.
So it's definitely a sandwich.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's you could call it a hot dog sandwich. It's the same thing as saying I'm having a ham sandwich, a turkey sandwich. It's the meat. If you
Yeah.
have no bun, you're still eating turkey. You're still eating ham.
Yeah. You're not having a sandwich. Is milk a good standalone drink?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
it
milk.
is.
I love milk a lot. So
I'll die on that hill. It's a
Yeah.
great standalone drink. It's also one of the most refreshing, I would
Oh,
say.
it's so
When you're
good.
really thirsty, dude, it hits.
Dude, I haven't had milk so long. I miss milk. Oh gosh.
What franchise do you believe is criminally underrated slash underappreciated?
Oh my gosh. Um underrated or underappreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to
I
think.
would say Pirates of the Caribbean or the Transformers.
That's what I feel like that I was seeing if there was anything else I need to, but it's tough because like the fourth and fifth Pirates are awful and the fourth and fifth Transformers are awful. But
Yeah, they're still underrated, underappreciated.
yeah.
Also, this is if you're talking about movie franchises, which the question is just franchise. But
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
um, I'm assuming it's a movie franchise.
Yeah, and that's I mean, what's an under Auntie Anne's that underappreciated franchise?
Yeah, that would be valid.
But no, yeah, probably Pirates, Transformers. They get unnecessary hate.
Yeah.
Transformers more than Pirates, but still. What DC slash Marvel characters would you love to see in live action?
I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're talking about in the MCU, I'd say Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I agree with
Really
that.
want to see Ghost Rider in the MCU.
Yeah,
Just talking. Other, I'd say Galactus. Can't wait to see Galactus
yeah,
or Nova. I think Nova would be pretty cool.
yeah. I agree.
DC. I mean,
The Batman who laughs,
yeah, the Battle
or
Laughs.
the Joker
That's
who laughs, or
that's a
whoever it
good one.
is.
Or Nightwing, like
Properly done.
properly done Nightwing. Or the one that whatever Jason Momoa is gonna play.
Oh, Lobo.
Yeah, Lobo. I love Lobo, so I can't wait to see Lobo in live action.
Yeah. I agree with Ghost Rider for Marvel. I really like that. I want to see Wolverine done really well in the MCU, even though he is technically going to be in the MCU. Silver Surfer, I'm really excited for whenever they do him. DC Static Shock is the easy kind
Oh
of
yeah,
answer
definitely
for
done.
me.
Definitely Static Shock.
I would love to see Batman Beyond
Yeah,
done.
W. Honestly,
And
then like Miles Morales live action
yeah, I was gonna say like literally any Spider-Man
2099.
variation, 20 Captain Universe, Agent Venom, like there's just so many that would be really freaking cool to have in live action. Um,
Yep,
I'm so excited for Across the Spider Verse. That's crazy.
me too.
I wonder if it'll be
Um,
perfect. That's what I wonder.
yeah, I wonder. Most overrated MCU movie.
Oh, you skipped one.
I did. What did I skip?
Number 22.
Oh, because you put it in. I
I
was
did.
looking at my. I had it in my notes.
Oh.
I wasn't on this page.
Oh.
When are you starting merch? What type of merch?
When are we starting merch? I have like I put this in, but like I have asked people ask me like the last week.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, it's all about we just gotta pick like some shirt designs and some sweatshirt designs and some other things, and then some hat designs, and then just call it like volume one or something like that and drop it.
yeah,
Um, make some. I want t-shirts like this. They're like cool graphic tees.
yeah,
But it's also like I can't design them, so like I can't be like soon because like you're the one doing it, the design.
yeah.
Because like I'll do all the other stuff like on the back end, like that's fine. And I can like place them on the shirts and whatnot, but um, let's just say we need a team meeting. We need Elijah to design something. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. So soonish, maybe. I don't know. At some point.
At some
Uh,
point, definitely.
huh?
At some point,
At
definitely.
some point, definitely. Yeah. Maybe by Christmas. Maybe you can buy your family members a Christmas present. That's chicken and duck. What is the most overrated MCU movie?
Black Panther.
Oh wow, it's still very good.
Yeah, but it's very overrated.
Um, I would say Black Panther's up there. As well as Captain America: The First Avenger. I don't know if people rate that high, I guess, but I don't think it's great. Um,
What's the most overrated MCU movie?
Spider-Man: Homecoming.
It's not very hated. I would say.
I don't know. I always hear a
I
bunch of
would
people.
say Far From Home's more hated than that. I would say
Oh,
people love
okay,
Homecoming.
gotcha. Yeah, then Far From Home. It's one of the
That's what I
Spider-Mans.
that's what I get from. That's what I gauge. I would say Eternals.
That's a good point.
I would say the Eternals is actually a pretty dang good movie. I think that the only problem is that they shouldn't have made it like getting the gang back together movie.
Yeah, they
I
they
think the
didn't.
characters were fine. I think the actors were great.
Mhm.
Like, I think everything about it was completely fine, other than uh, that choosing that style of movie, and then also completely removing everything that happened from the MCU, like the
Yeah,
giant celestial head and all this different stuff, just being completely ignored after the movie ended.
right.
So yeah,
Dennis got no respect for the pod. Um, no, I agree. Eternals is good. I like it.
yeah.
Um, favorite villain post Endgame. I know your answer because it's your favorite villain.
My favorite villain. You don't have to say post game. It's high evolutionary.
Yeah. I think we've had good villains post Endgame though. Like great ones actually. Like High
Well, obviously
Evolutionary,
Kang's a good one.
Kang,
Whichever one you want to talk about, they're both good.
when 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 Wu.
Yeah, he was a great villain.
Obviously Willem Dafoe was fantastic.
Yeah.
And who's the other one? Uh,
Well, then there's Christian Bale.
yeah, Gore and
Huh?
Wanda. Like we've had some.
Yeah.
We've
Name
had some.
Wanda was.
Oh, Namor too. We've had some stellar villains.
Oh
Like
yeah, Namor was goaded, and even like I would say even like the Timekeepers was like a goaded villain, even though they were like fake.
yeah,
It was like not because they were a good villain, but because I don't know,
they're so well done.
it was so hyped up and like everyone's
Yeah,
like Timekeepers, Timekeepers.
and
So
they're just these fake. Yeah.
yeah, it was cool.
Um, we've had some bad ones. Kingpin, I guess, technically was a villain in Hawkeye, which he's obviously Kingpin, which is great.
Yeah, it's true.
But like Carly and like the whatever in Captain America, the Flag Staffers or whatever. That's
Oh my
probably not the
gosh.
Flag Smashers. Yeah, that's bad. It's Marvel. She Hulk's bad. Um,
Yeah.
favorite
Um.
director or directors? We've talked about this, but we've done a top
Yeah,
five. But
I'd say Peter Jackson,
yeah,
Hayao Miyazaki, and Damien Chazelle.
yeah. Damien Chazelle, David Fincher. I love Wes Anderson now. I'm a
Yeah,
Wes
I'd say
Anderson.
Wes Anderson too.
I'm a Wes Andersonian or whatever we said.
Yeah,
James Gunn is now completely up there. He's fantastic.
yeah, I know. I can't wait for DC now.
Yeah, go watch our last episode where we talk Guardians. In our like description, I wrote that it's like our most in-depth review of a movie because I think it is. We talked about
Mm,
it for the longest amount, but yeah, go watch that or listen. I just asked it, right? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Death Row Meal. This one's hard. I
Uh,
didn't prepare for this
I
one
didn't
at
prepare
all.
either. My wherever my favorite burger is at this moment in time, it is Burger She Wrote in Los Angeles, California. So it'd be that. A milkshake. It's 2. This is gonna sound so stupid, but whatever. Movie theater popcorn. Gotta do it. I love them. Probably like the cheese ravioli I get from Olive Garden. It's like Alfredo cheese ravioli. That's up there. And then honestly, like Auntie Anne's. That's what I
Yeah,
love. There's other
it's
things.
valid.
But
I'm definitely having a steak from
yeah.
somewhere. Steak and I'm definitely having the whipped mashed potatoes from Wood Rye in St. George. Those were fire.
Yeah.
Those are the best side. That was the best side I've ever had. Um, Classic burger from Burgerville for sure.
That's respectable.
Um, yeah, that's the burger I'm picking.
Yeah.
That's 3. Then dessert. What dessert would I choose?
I
I'd
probably would
probably
want.
choose peanut butter pie ice cream.
That's good. I might want one of mom's like homemade recipes, like a no bake or fudge or
Yeah,
chocolate cake. But
definitely. And then last thing. Hmm, it's really difficult.
yeah,
No one is the last one. I'd probably say Hula Boy.
it's valid. That's a valid take. Hula Boy's so good. All right. Would you rather? This is a great question. Have the Celtics win the finals, the Tar Heels win the tourney, or the Vikings win the Super Bowl next year? Why?
Vikings.
Why?
That's the sport I'm most into viewing, and league and whatever, and the team that I am most behind at this point in time, rooting for the most. I have the most passion and stake in the Vikings out of all of our sports teams. Um, Another reason would be that I've watched the Tar Heels win.
Before, yeah, a
Yeah.
lot actually. Like,
And they they almost just won last, like, whatever, 2 years ago.
yeah,
And so definitely the Vikings.
yeah. I the Vi-
I have the most fun rooting for them.
it it's definitely the Vikings. I love the Tar Heels more, technically speaking, but like I said, they won in 05, 09, and 2017 and almost won in 2022. So like I've seen them win 3 times. I've seen them win as an adult, but also the Vikings have never won.
Correct.
Like ever. And that'd be way cooler than
And it's for me, dude, NFL football is like the most fun to root for.
I like college basketball still the most, but NFL football is a close second.
And then, yeah, I mean,
I still love the Celtics, but this has been painful.
the Celtics, I would say it could be the Celtics if they were to come back. If we were to
If
go to
they
like game 7, I think I'd be freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah. If they win the next 2 games and they force game 7, they're winning the finals.
Which is very possible, which is crazy.
Cuz they're so
Obviously,
good.
they're going home and everything.
They're so good too. They would have 2
Well,
more
yeah,
home games. They would have 2 more home games. So
yes,
they have to win one more It's not impossible.
yeah,
Jimmy Butler is playing out of his mind, but also Miami's role players are like what's doing it.
yeah. That's facts.
But they're being
Jim,
outcoached too.
Jimmy Jordan.
Jimmy Jordan for sure. Ugh.
Favorite fruit.
Pineapple, mango, strawberry. Probably.
Pineapple, mango, strawberry.
I like raspberries too.
Valid. Kiwi,
Oh, kiwi's so good.
watermelon, and strawberry. Probably.
See, that's my. We gotta do a hot takes thing.
What? You don't like watermelon, huh?
No, I think it's bad.
Watermelon, I think, it's the best summer fruit, and it's not even close.
Pineapple for me is the best summer fruit.
No, pineapple's so hit and miss.
I literally never have bad pineapple. Watermelon. Oh, I hate it.
There's a lot of bad pineapple. That's crazy that you'd think there's no that you don't have bad pineapple. Dude,
I'm
too
prob-
hard, too sour, too bitter. There's so many things that could go wrong with it.
Every time I have watermelon, it's more water and less melon. It's like eating celery, but a fruit.
No, but the flavor's so good and it's hydrating, dude.
I
It's
can't.
so nice.
I don't like it, but
It's
I'll
so
I'll eat it because I will eat pretty much every fruit. But what's your go-to wing flavor?
I would say probably a sweet. If we're going if we're going consistency, sweet honey barbecue. Like if I had to pick a flavor, it'd be like a sweet barbecue or a honey barbecue
Yeah.
because it's at like every place that serves wings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I'm going, I'm getting wings. I'm usually just picking whatever's got like some kind of fruit, sweet flavor, and is spicy. Some kind of fruit plus habanero.
Yeah.
That's the sauce I pick. Mango habanero,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Those are very good. I'd probably go. I go with my like garlic parmesan is definitely my most consistent, most favorite out of all things. Um,
I'm definitely growing into buffalo, like just classic buffalo.
Buffalo's good. I like buffalo. If it's a good buffalo sauce, like man, it hits like crazy.
Yeah,
Um, the Sweet Baby Ray's brand that makes buffalo, their buffalo sauce is good actually. I'm not gonna like.
Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauce is really good, which I
Yeah.
had no idea. I never had it, and then I had it here over
Okay.
Christmas because mom and dad had it, and dude, it is really good.
Yeah. I've never had it from Buffalo, but
Yeah,
I've been getting the garlic parmesan wings at Wingstop because they're cheaper than Buffalo for bone in. Those are really good.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I liked Wingstop. Mom and dad didn't like Wingstop when they went one time, and now
the
they don't.
chicken's
They
so
won't
good.
go there.
Chicken's so
So I don't know what was wrong with theirs because Wingstop's amazing, and
good.
their fries are really good,
They do have great fries.
and their
Yep.
ranch is really good.
Yep. I agree. It's all
Really
good.
good ranch. Um, Favorite plot twist in a movie.
This is hard. Um, the Gone Girl plot twist is pretty good. Um, what else is there for plot? I don't even know. Technically, like Luke
I'll
on your.
give mine.
Yeah. What is it?
Interstellar, like one of my favorites. Obviously, it's my favorite movie. That's why I liked it so much. Was the full circle moment. Um, Fight Club was probably the biggest
Yeah.
plot twist I experienced, and then the second biggest is probably Shutter Island.
Shutter Islands is wild.
It is wild.
Shutter Islands is definitely like
It's
holy crap. You know.
Fight Club and Shutter Island are both like you will when you watch the end and you get to the plot twist, it changes the entire movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You like
Uh,
spent all this time watching a completely different movie, and then you, it changes to a whole different movie just by one little piece of information.
the twist in Whiplash. I know it's not like a huge twist, but it's why the movie's so good. When he's like, "I know it was you." Like that is so. It was so well done, and then he played like the ending scene is obviously one of the best endings to a movie. But
Yeah. Yep.
uh, Parasites was fire too. Holy
Parasites was amazing.
Parasites is crazy. I'm trying to think if there's any other good ones. Truman Show is classic, but that's not
Yeah.
like a twist,
It's
I
not really a
guess.
twist. You have
Yeah.
you know the whole time.
The Departed's got a good one. Have you seen The Departed?
Not yet. No.
Bro, dog, that movie's so good. um, yeah. So those are probably. I mean, an obvious answer again is Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Technically speaking. Um, yeah. What are your most anticipated movies of the summer?
Start off with Asteroid City,
Yep, absolutely.
Barbie, well, Barbie,
Yeah,
Oppenheimer,
yeah,
Spider Verse,
yeah.
Flash,
I'm excited for Flash.
Elemental,
I'm so pumped.
TMNT. That's my list.
The only things I would add to that,
And Past Lives.
never mind. I was gonna add Past Lives. I feel like this. I'm excited for Extraction 2.
Extraction 2. Oh, I guess, and Mission Impossible
Mission
Dead
Impossible.
Reckoning.
This summer is. We talked about it last episode, but it's like actually wild.
Yeah.
The amount of movies coming out this summer. I'm excited for. I guess the creator is September. I don't know if you consider that a
Yeah.
summer
I
movie.
didn't I didn't consider it summer because that's one of my most anticipated. So
Um, so like that. Guardians was, but that came out already. Um, but yeah, I mean, when does Dune comes out in December? Yeah,
yeah.
so you hit them all on the head. Those are definitely what I'm most excited for. So,
Um
good stuff.
plans for the summer.
Watch a bunch of movies.
Yeah. I don't
uh,
have very huge plans.
uh, Palmer's Wedding.
Yep.
You guys here slash the
Yep.
canal, which will be very fun. Very excited for that. Is it bad that what I'm most excited for the canal is making everybody watch After Sun? I'm
Maybe.
so unbelievably excited for it.
Uh,
Um,
I guess we might be going to Hank Jr. when we're in Washington.
oh really?
Yeah, in Ridgefield.
When is it?
It's the Saturday that we get there. Whatever the first, second.
Oh, gotcha. I think it's the first. You're right.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice.
It's like one of Dad's favorite artists, so
Yeah,
and the tickets are only $20, so we could probably swing him to get tickets and stuff.
yeah, that'd be cool.
And I think the Ritters are going and everything.
Oh,
And like, um, can't remember which one, but one of her grandpas
uh,
is huge Hank Jr. fan.
oh, gotcha.
Also, so
Yeah, summer camp for me. I got summer camp.
yeah.
And I'm doing a bunch of things with youth, like wild waves and the beach.
Mm,
So
that's fun.
that'll be fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. What are your guys' favorite TV shows?
I got a list. All right, ready?
Okay.
The Office,
Yep.
Boy Meets World,
Yep.
Breaking Bad,
Okay.
The Last of Us,
Okay.
Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Yeah.
Stranger Things,
Yeah.
Yellowstone,
Yeah.
and say like maybe another and Phineas and Ferb,
Yeah.
Gravity Falls.
Yeah. Those are
Yeah,
great. Yeah. Nice.
Outer
Uh,
Banks is decent. It's
it's
gone downhill, uphill.
it's just
It's
such a fun time.
it's gone all over the place, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Then
Uh.
like reality TV, obviously, it's a great one. Below Deck, Jury Duty was great.
Yeah. I need to watch. I still haven't watched it, but
I hope they do more I hope Jury
it'll be
Duty becomes
hard to
like.
do it though.
Well, I just hope it becomes something else. So they go to something completely different that's super obscure and like
Where you have to be
random.
like, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not Jury Duty, but like they go to like some other random thing.
You hope they get Truman showed, like it's their job or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like that switches tracks from Jury Duty to like yeah, like you said, they can make it like name it like Truman Show or something like
Yeah.
IRL Truman Show or something like that.
Yeah. That'd be cool. My favorite shows. My favorite show ever is Psych. I love The Office, Boy Meets World, Yellowstone, like you said, Stranger Things, Outer Banks, fun. Um, I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I love Last Airbender. Um, really like Loki. If I'm being completely honest with you. I think that's a great season of television. Um, yeah, I think that. I mean, I still do like Friends, but
Oh yeah, true.
it's
And
not
Parks
like
and Rec and that '70s show.
that 70s shows up there as well. I think that's mostly it. But yeah,
Have you seen Parks and Rec?
episodes, never the full thing, just like The Office.
You should watch it just for. It's not as good as The Office, but in
For
the first season being not that great is actually valid. First
yeah,
is not that great, but the rest of the show is pretty awesome.
yeah,
Ron Swanson is one of my favorite TV show characters, and same with uh, Andy Chris Pratt. It's one of his
right.
best roles. He's so funny.
Mm.
I mean,
I-
my one of my favorite. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite scenes from him. You might have
Okay.
seen it, but it's on the show, and he's like an idiot, like an absolute moron.
Uh huh.
And it is Leslie, obviously the blonde chick or whatever. I don't remember that
Amy
actress's name.
Poehler.
Yeah, Amy Poehler. she's like sick or whatever, and Chris Pratt's character goes like onto his computer or whatever at the office, and he's
Uh-huh.
like, "It's like I typed in your symptoms, and it says you have poor connectivity issues." And it's so funny.
That's hilarious. That's so good. Yeah.
I typed your symptoms into the internet, and it says you have poor connectivity issues.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
And it was like I think it was completely. Oh no, there's a different one, and it was like they were naming the greatest comebacks.
Oh,
This is a
that's the
blooper, and
blooper.
he does the
Kim
he's just Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian. He's like, and he's like, I don't think he's like, oh, I think there was cum on her back.
So
It's
bad.
like, it's like, oh my god.
One of the best bloopers of all time. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. It's funny because he's like the ever the resident Christian in Hollywood.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he improvised that. Oh my gosh.
It's very funny.
I've seen that a million times on TikTok. So,
Oh yeah.
but
Is it my turn or
yeah.
dream car?
Bronco, Raptor, Tesla, Beamer. I don't know. Realistically, a Bronco and a Raptor. I don't really care about any other small car.
Yeah, I'd say old Bronco, new Raptor, or like
Newish.
back to the restored. I would do like our first truck, like an
F-150.
old F-150
Yeah.
square body.
Yeah, I would do also like a 67 Mustang or a 69 Mustang, one of those.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Be awesome. So, I'd probably take really any sports car as well.
Yeah, I think an old Porsche would be really cool too, like
That
an
would be
old
sick.
911 or
Oh
something.
my gosh, that'd be so dope. There's a couple cars in Fast and Furious. So I'm like, that'd be dope. Like Paul Walker's cars have always been great.
Oh yeah, yep.
Um,
He has like a Skyline, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
he's driven a couple things.
Which are really nice.
If you had your own late night talk show, who would you invite as your first guest and why?
Hmm. I have no idea. I can't think of like anyone.
Hasbullah.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Be
It's a language
hilarious.
barrier.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I would say like Theo Von.
Neil Bonner would be so good. The dude is on just a different world of.
He's in his entire own life, dude.
The dude is unbelievably funny. What did he? Oh my gosh,
That's not a question you can ask. What did he say? Everything.
it's
Literally anything.
the most accurate statement is like every time he speaks, you expect he's going to say something that no human has ever said before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could say, what did he say? And I could go random word generator or
Yeah,
random sentence generator and generate a sentence, and he probably has said it before.
there was there was a podcast where he was on with two other guys, and he one of the guys is like darker skinned. He's definitely not white, and some other guy asked him like, "Do you say the N word?" He's like, "Yeah, sometimes my friends." Theo Von, heck yeah, dude. And like, do you know who Brianna Chicken Fry is? Like Barstool Girl.
Maybe.
She's on BFFs with Josh and Dave.
Oh yeah, I've seen
So
them.
she was on Theo Von's podcast like yesterday, and I saw a clip this morning. It was like she asked him, like, she's like, "Do you want to get married?" Like, just asking, like, at some point. He's like, "Oh, maybe someday." Um, and he was like, kind of going on. She's like, well, like, she was confused. She's like, "Well, I thought you meant me," and like, right now, which I say, no, not right now, but like maybe someday. And I was like, dude, he's so funny. Oh my gosh, he's great.
That is hilarious.
That'd be the best guest. How is he not on any talk show? He'd probably say something too bad.
Probably.
Yeah, that's great.
What movie have you seen the most in theater and how many times? I have no idea. I don't have an answer for this.
Mine's technically probably Spider-Man: Homecoming because I worked at the theater when that came out, or Cars 3. I've probably seen those 15 or so times because I also worked at Cinetopia when it was dead, and I just watched movies while I worked. So, not counting that, American Sniper and Guardians 3, both tied for 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw American. I was paying for American. Actually, I was making mom and dad pay for American Sniper, but Guardians 3 now is fine. I almost went and watched it the other day again, but I didn't.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah. If there was no good movies coming out this weekend, I'd do it, but I guess there isn't. I'm just going to see Little Mermaid, but
Fun.
not really.
Well, that's been 37 Q&A questions. Um, kicking off season 4.
Yeah. Back to normal next week.
Yeah, back to regular scheduled programming.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We might have something different. We usually switch up formatting a little bit
We need to get
each
Jackson
season.
on.
But yeah, it's true. So there might be like a new section if we find one, or there won't be a new section.
There'll be
Who
something.
knows?
The goal is to have shorts.
Yeah,
That's my goal. Is to start making shorts and post them on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram.
little clips.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that'll be definitely the new thing for season 4.
Very nice.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for listening, watching, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Life's tough. Get a helmet.